So the gospel has been preached throughout the world. They changed my image, my voice, and my mannerisms to some degree, but you can still tell the difference between me and other people to a large degree. There is no excuse for the lifestyles, the mind states, the spirits, the souls, the behavior, the decisions, the deeds of other people. Obviously, they're on some childish ass bitch shit. They would love for you to believe that I'm afraid or something. That's why part of why they changed the voice. They reduced my kind of warrior appearance, so they could fume me and poison me, and so on and so forth. The opposition view, it never grew up. Babylon, Rothschild, Child. They're on some bitch ass Simpson sort of Sesame Street cowardice. Okay. With that being said, let's explain the obvious of what is going on here. Obviously, when you kill a righteous man, you feel guilty, you feel like scum, trauma-based mind control. There's a bunch of ritual weirdos, sexual sadists, pedo sadists. They get a kick out of killing people, psychopaths, and they feel some kind of way. So what is going on here is the rich who allow 9 million people to starve to death every year. 3 million of them are children. Countless rapes, 433,000 in America alone, and all this horrible stuff. They do child molesting and drugging and exploitation and theft and abuses of various forms. Okay, they're getting some kind of kick out of killing the only righteous man on this planet this time. My parents are blameless, mind you, and the last righteous man ever. Okay, and everyone played the role. They're just shining lights on me as a part of screening me out. Okay, is kind of wear them out, right? We raw, right? Scrambled wear them out. Wear, W-E-R means the great one. There's a lot of wordplay here, but what's going on is obvious. The wordplay really isn't needed. Let me spell it out to you in the Bible. John 13:26. I'm also going to go over. Where is it? Matthew 26:26 and 1 John 3:8 and Jeremiah 50:33 through 38 really briefly. So let's shoot this. Jesus answered, "It is the one to whom I will give this piece of bread when I have dipped it in the dish." He's talking about who's going to betray him, right? Then dipping the piece of bread, he gave it to Judas, the son of Simon Iscariot. Okay, so bread, right? It's play on words for bread, breeding, right? Be red, bread. Be red A, be red alpha. Okay, so what's the problem here? They've bred a bunch of beta scum. They're related to this kind of the elite kind, white-skinned people, whites, Jews, they're token minorities allies, they're crypto allies, and so on and so forth. The rich people of the world, the people who own slaves, colonialism, and so on and so forth, and their allies, right? Satan's the god of the world. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, so verse 27, as soon as Judas took the bread, Satan entered him. Okay, so who does Judas? Judas represents all who betray God. So Jesus is one with God, so to betray the Son is to betray the Father. So the world betrayed everyone. They chose down instead of up, and I chose up, obviously. No wordplay, no secret gestures. They do bitch shit to interfere with technology to confuse you. Under no circumstances is anyone to sin, okay? Under no circumstances is to anyone to cheat on my lead or follow them or play their theater game or anything like that, okay? So, verse 27, as soon as Judas took the bread, Satan entered him. So Jesus told him, what you are about to do, do it quickly, right? Judas, Judays, right? Being a days, a magic spell, gospel, ghost spell, so on and so forth. The Judays, the Jude Alpha's patriarchal line, right? The children of the devil in the Bible were the Jews, okay? Now the Jupiter and Juno, Juju is witchcraft in Africa, okay? And Jupiter is Zeus, Set, and Baal, okay, the Roman equivalent, and Set is the Egyptian equivalent, Baal, the Middle Eastern, Mesopotamian equivalent, and Juno is Hera, okay, the consort of Baal, Asera, Inanna, Aphrodite, Venus. All these people kind of merge together. Pan means all for all the Greco-Roman deities, and so on and so forth. So what's going on here basically is the reason why. I showed the pictures where the Black Panther has the same kind of robe as what was his name? Spawn and Dracula, okay? Because they're executing me in a ritual manner, and they're getting everyone to be involved. Gang, stall, king, stall for what? For as many people to be involved as possible, so that representatives of the world are also guilty, while I'm looking for the lost sheep, as they say, right? So it says the good shepherd goes after the lost sheep of Israel is real, right? Is keeping it real, is real, wants to think outside the box, actually wants to go to heaven, isn't just selfish, right? See flesh, selfish, okay, and is flesh, and so on and so forth. Wordplay there. All right, so let's go to Matthew 26:26. Okay, so remember Judas, he sold it for bootlicker's pittance. He hung himself, right, and so on and so forth. So it's eternal disgrace. He hung his soul, right, hanging there. They're the ones who are hanging their soul inside of them. Okay, Matthew 26:26. Also, the reason why evil is lived backwards part is trap spelled backwards, and saved is divas. Okay, anagrams, right? Anna, G, Ram, and G is the earth deity, and so on and so forth. And A and Alpha, Anna is also an earth deity, and so on and so forth. Anyway, Matthew 26:26. While they were eating, Jesus took bread, and when he had given thanks, he broke it and gave it to the disciples, saying, "Take and eat. This is my body." Right? So, what is going on here? He says, dips in the flesh. He says, the people who betray the body of God, right? The spirit became flesh. People betray me, the Son, okay, are Judas, right? And you can fit it together from there. I'm being fumed a little bit. Let me just finish this off. 1 John 3:8. The one who does what is sinful is of the devil, because the devil was born sinning from the beginning. The reason the the Son of God appeared was to destroy the devil's work. So what was it is to destroy how? Okay, spiritually. Those who don't love God enough are being tested by the various obstacles and tests and hurdles in the world. And those who do not obey God through me, I'm the gate. No one gets to heaven but by following me, by obeying me, and so on and so forth. Okay, and they're supposed to rally and obey. Okay, are utterly disgraced for eternity. After I'm gone, there'll be no valid gate. After that, their kids are doomed and damned. No one is damned more than this generation, their offspring, because this generation is so low that they betray the most righteous man ever, and the last chance them and their offspring had to go to heaven. Jeremiah 50:33-38. So what happens? A sword for Babylon, baby lion, right? They refuse to man up. Okay, there's 5 points they bring up. I'm just going to bring them. They become fools, right? They're too stupid to do the right thing. Their kids have no possibility to be wise and do the right thing. They have to walk in the way of righteousness along the path of justice to achieve the wisdom to make it through the gates of heaven. And there's no path, there's no righteousness after I'm gone. There's no path of justice, just generational ill-gotten gains. 2, terror, right? They're too terrified. They're mental midgets. 2 and 3 kind of connect together. 2 is terror, 3 is weaklings, right? They're too weak mentally to do the right thing. They don't have a strong heart. They don't have a strong mind. They don't have a strong spirit. They're just sniveling worms that are left over because they refuse to do the right thing. Survivor. Serve who? Rothschild, children. Baby lion, Babylon, babies, right? They're babies. No servant can be greater. They're a bunch of babies. 4, plundered. They're spiritually plundered. Okay, all the martial art principles, discipline, love, truth, honor, all of them in their true, universal, and obvious form, morality, heart, and on and on and on, they're plundered. They go mad, point 5 and 6, they're ill, right? They go mad with terror. L is hell, okay? H-E-L-L is H-I-L-L, okay? It's a play on words. H is the fence, okay? It's an ancient symbol for the fence. They're fenced in, out of the heaven. There's no gate, just a fence. It's the L, breeding with the L, the blind leading the blind, just a bunch of fucking cowards.